Hey, what is up YouTube? It's 8929 here, and today I'm going to show you how to install Plex Media Server up on Freenas 11.2 stable release. Now this project took a while for me to figure out how to do. I did a lot of research, spent a bunch of hours on this, and after getting all my data and I finally figured it out, I deleted everything and I'm making this tutorial for you guys. Stay tuned.
I just wanna see the light.
So the first thing you want to do is obviously go to your Freenas server. Mine's 192.168.1.5. You're going to want to log in as your root. You want to click login. Once you are here, the first thing we're going to go to do is go to System, Tunables. So here we're going to make 3 different tunables. So what you want to do is you want to click Add. The first one will be cloned underscore interfaces. Our value is going to be bridge 0. And the next one's going to be bridge 1. You're going to change your type to RCCONF. Click Save. Make sure it's enabled. So after we have added our first tunable, we're going to add our other ones. You're going to click Add. We're going to title this ifconfig underscore bridge 0. We're going to set the value as ADDM IGB2 up. We're going to set our type to RCCONF once again. Just like always, make sure it's enabled. We're going to add our last tunable. This one's going to be titled ifconfig underscore bridge 1. We're going to set our value to ADDM IGB5 up. Once again, for the last time, set your loader to RCconfig. Click Save. Then what we're going to do is we're going to install our Plex plugin. So go to Install and Available. So here in the Available section, you have 2 different Plex media servers. You have Plex Media Server and Plex Pass. So it's pretty obvious which one you want to do. If you have Plex Pass, it's a paid membership. You're going to want to install that one. The installation should be pretty much the same once you're in the Plex server. So once you're in this install screen, you're going to want to uncheck DHCP. You want to set your IPv4 interface to bridge 0. You want to set your IPv4 address to what you want. Mine will be 192.168.1.10. You can check if this IP address is available by going to your PowerShell, command prompt, or terminal and typing in ping and in the IP address you want. Set your net mask to 24 or whatever yours is. Usually it's 24. If you don't know what it is, definitely do 24. If that doesn't work, try your other ones. Click Save. This will take some time to install. It's going to download everything for the Plex Media Server. So I'll be back when I'm done. So if all goes well, you should end up with plugin installed successfully. Click Close. Now we're going to go to Jails. You're going to see your Plex jail right here. You're going to want to click this little button over here and then click Stop. Once you have stopped that, we're going to go to Mount Points. Alright, so over here when we're in the Mount Points section, you're going to click Actions, Add Mount Point, and then you're going to set it to the main data you want Plex to read. So for me, it's going to be Mount, Main Array, NASA. Then for destination, you want to set it to Media, and then click Save. Make sure Read Only is not checked, otherwise Plex won't be able to write its data. After that, click Jails. Then you want to click this button again and click Edit. We're going to want to click VNet and click Berkeley Packet Filter. This allows it to read its metadata, because without that, it makes Plex pretty much useless and only as a media server without the actual thumbnails and everything. So that's what metadata does. You want to click VNet, keep everything on here the same, and type your default router. This is typically 192.168.1.1. Keep this unchecked, make sure auto start is checked. Then over here on jail properties, you want to scroll to the bottom and click allow raw sockets. and then click Save over here. Once that's done, we're going to go to Plugins, Installed, and start your Plex media server. After your server successfully starts, we're going to click this button again and click Management. This will connect us to our Plex media server. So after clicking Management, sometimes what it'll do is it'll say it can't reach this page. Just close that tab and then click Management again. So once you're on the main Plex page, you're going to see the intro to Plex. You're going to click Got It, and we're going to want to name our server. I'm going to name it NASA Plex. Check this. All right, so after you finish naming your server, you're going to see this screen. It's going to say Organize Your Media. We're going to add our first library. Mine will be called Movies. We're going to click Browse for Media. I'm going to do /media /Plex and then /movies. Click Add. Now to determine what you want to route your Plex to, I'm going to connect to my server via SMB. So over here is my main server directory, or NASA, as I would call it. And here's the Plex folder. And obviously I have movies right here, and that's it. So this is pretty much your path. It's going to be Plex, movies, just like I did here. And you're going to start with media instead of mount. And once you click Add Library, that'll work. So we're going to click Next. Click Done. And now we're going to let it generate our thumbnails because we did have metadata successfully set up. So we'll let that load. I'll be back. All right, so as you can see, Plex is successfully gathering the metadata and the thumbnails for my movies. What we're going to want to do next is we're going to add more libraries. So my next one will be TV shows. And just like before, we're going to go to Media, Plex, and then Series. And this is pretty much how you add all of your TV shows and movies and photos. I don't actually have any TV shows. Now once you're done setting all your libraries up, you want to go to this little gear icon over here. And then you're going to see all your other settings for your Plex server. Make sure you've claimed it. And then for remote access, we'll see what that says. So in the remote access tab, it's going to say fully accessible outside of your network. If it does not say this, sometimes you have to do some settings to where it actually works. Like port forwarding, you just want to click Show Advanced. Then you can do manually specify public port. Then you just type in your port here, and you want to go to your router, and you want to port forward that to your Plex server address. So that'll be 192.168.1.10 for me. So as you can see, we have set up Plex successfully. I hope this tutorial helped you, and hopefully it worked for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.